Hello everyone, welcome to GoTarryn TV. I'm Taryn the Traveling Trainer with GoTarryn Personal Training here in the greater Atlanta area, about to welcome yet another enthusiastic fellow fitness professional here back on GoTarryn TV, Freddy G. That's right, Freddy G will be here momentarily, but before he comes on, I'd like to ask everyone out there if you please be so kind as to like this video, leave us a comment, and share it with all of your friends and family out there. Freddy G's coming back, folks. He is your movement specialist here in the greater Atlanta area. He was recently interviewed on WXIA, that's right, 11 Alive News Atlanta. He's been doing a lot of things, teaching his Fitness Fusion, Station Nation classes, and so many other things, working with his clients and doing his group classes, just keeping a very busy schedule. Among other things, helping to guest speak at Georgia State University as well. So we'll catch up to speed on how Freddie's doing on all that right here in just a few moments. So when you come back, please check out Freddy G and see how everything's going with him. He is your movement specialist. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm Taryn the Traveling Trainer telling you that it's your time, it's your investment, it's your life. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. As you could see on the other line, side by side with me, we have Freddy G, who's at the Family Life Center right now. Freddy, how are you doing out there today?
Hey, I'm good. I'm really excited about this little chat with you.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done this all year long, right? Very first one of 2019.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah. So how's your new year going so far? How's January been treating you?
I mean, New Year is new me, new you, new everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Just try to change a little bit the statement of the New Year's, like every day is a new day, is a new life.
Have you noticed, has there been more people coming to you, more people in the gym?
Well, as every year, it's like before the holidays, like everybody's like try to come, but they busy shopping and stuff like that. And it's just like a small group classes. So when after the holidays is gone, it's everybody's jumping to the classes. It's like a full. There's no room enough for them, and that's just for a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Long, and then just go back to the regular schedule,
Yeah, exactly. And then I saw you on the WXIA, the 11 Alive News yesterday too. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. There was a little gig. We did a little segment about yoga and movement. Yeah, it was really fun, and try to sharing knowledge and be out there.
Yep.
And being seen. So it was really fun.
Yeah.
To be.
That is great. So what did you guys do? Like, did you do a whole yoga class, or was it like just some movements, or what was involved in it?
It was more the topic. It was benefits of yoga.
Okay.
And how that can help you in the New Year resolution, So that was the take. But I was just try to portray yoga, not just a workout, because among other benefits, there's flexibility, working on your range of motion,
Yes.
it can help you. And then we talk about the weight management. It can influence though, but it's not like a regular and traditional program, like cardio, strength training, stuff like that. It can help you to gain weight if you're underweight, or lose it if you're overweight. It's just to try to find balance and help you improve the circulation and digestion, and relieve problems like bloating and gas and acidity and stuff like that. But and try to just get my take on that matter, and without taking away the essence of a spirituality and breathing technique through the movement, you know?
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, at the end we did a little go through the poses, like a very simple, like everybody can do that in their houses, you know. And then that was it. And just teach them how to breathe and control, and then let it go and enjoying the movement without struggling, because people, they are afraid sometimes to take classes because of that. They see the pose, you know, like kind of crazy poses in one leg and one arm and twisting, and they just like, oh, I'm like, I cannot do that, so I cannot go into the class. But it depends the instructor classes to how he approach or she approach to their population, and give them options so they can just go through that without any struggle.
That's really neat.
That was it.
Yeah, what's your impression, Freddie? Are the teachers at Family Life Center, are they okay? Like the yoga instructors there? There's good ones there? I'm just curious. I've never taken it before. I've never taken class.
You just put me in the line that I can, you know, do.
Yeah, if they're watching right now, they might want you to say they're the best.
I'm not a judge, but I try to just be positive to give, you know, like the feedback have to be positive, even though some of them, they are not ready to teach, or some of them, they are not having rehearsal prior to class. You know, but I mean, many of them, they are working here for a while, you know, that for years. Some of the ladies, they are just like before me, like, you know, they kind of stuck in the time, and I kind of encourage them to get updated,
progress,
go to other progress, on mostly being
evolve,
like and having some other classes, taking other classes, and give it a try, and try to incorporate whatever they learn in that new class that they took to their classes. You
not
know?
Be afraid to change.
Exactly. You always have something to learn.
Yeah.
Always. Even though maybe the class sucks, or the instructor is not that one that you really portray, like, oh, he can entertain me in the same time educating me. But there's a balance. You have to find a positive feedback for them. So yeah, pretty much everybody's doing their own thing, you know. People like it, so you just go with it.
See, Freddie, that's why I like you so much. You always keep it real. You don't sugarcoat it. You didn't beat around the bush. You just say it like it really is. You always tell the truth. So I always know, like, how honest, you know, you just give the most direct, straightforward answers. That's what I really like about you.
Well, this is a little more softy, but in the personal life, you know it.
Yeah.
If you ask me for some criticism,
you're going to give it.
I have to, because you asked for it. Don't ask me if you're afraid to receive that feedback. So you have to be ready. And I do the same. And when I ask some of my colleagues, hey, is this, do you think that is the path that I should take? Or, you know, ask for some constructive criticism, I just wait and be patient, and just take it in, and just be receptive, because that's what we learn. Yeah. So there's others' views. You're always good.
Yeah, that's good, Freddie. Always keeping it real. And speaking of which, when you came out to teach at Georgia State last month, along with Sally, you know, you called some of the students out. Some of them were on their cell phone. Some of them were eating their breakfast or what have you, and you kind of put them on the spot too. You know, like it's a respect thing, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I cannot tolerate. This is disrespectful.
Yep.
If you, I mean, so if that's your class, Taryn, you are owning that space. you are in charge. So they go to that specific venue to learn, right? Not being distracted by other stuff that is not a priority.
Exactly.
So I understand they're young, but you are a figure, a model figure there. They have to listen to you. As a guest, I took over the space, and you were in the back seat, okay? And then I was like, if I see somebody is not in the same vibration in this, and there's no attention from me to them, is something wrong. Either me, because I analyze really fast. I don't think it's me because I'm talking loud and I'm pointing at you.
Exactly.
Like, hey, turn your cell phone off. So you are in my class. This is boring to you? Just move on. Get to the other room. Take care of whatever is on the phone or your business, and then when you're done, come back, because there's no respectful in the class, because it's like a church. It's a church. You're making a little community, and everybody have to learn something, because I taking my time writing the notes and make my own research to provide you the knowledge that I know, and you're supposed to be there receiving.
Right.
But somewhere else, or eating. I saw people eating and stuffing and stuff like crazy. And I was like, there's a time. I need your focus here. That's what we were doing in the yoga too. So you have to be focused, because there's some movements that's going to take a long time to get into it. Like balance, for example. You have to be really focused. There's no distraction. Otherwise, you're going to fall. Make sense?
Absolutely.
So that was the point. So I have to call it out. You're busy. Get out of here. Come back when you're ready. Done.
Yeah. I don't understand it. Like, why they always have to be on that. Like, I think there's something to, like, another video blog you and I could do is cell phone addiction. You notice a lot of people on their cell phones a lot of times. Even some of my clients, when I'm training them, and I'm not going to name any names, but they can't get off the cell phone during the workout. And I'm really surprised. You see it at the gyms all the time. You know, the people, the members are working out, and they're on their phone like more than half the workout, just looking at their cell phone. I think that's a problem, no? I mean, could be an addiction maybe?
It's a modern addiction. It can be addictive, but it's like a food or any other addiction. You have to just be conscious and try to manage that. Like, it's a portion, it's a moderation, and in that case, the cell phone, it needs to use just for calling and just on point. I want to get through this, just 5 minutes, done, because besides that, your body language is going to show how damage you're making to your back and your neck, mostly on your cervical bones. So you're always in this position. So you see how you put too much pressure and stress. So we unconsciously, you're doing that all the time, and you get used to this move. And when I try to incorporate in my class is the posture and the alignment. Even though if you're on the cell phone, just get the cell phone on your eye level and stay there. You're not going to hold it for 10 minutes because you're going to feel it on your shoulder. So this is the point that you're going to get that alignment in that nice posture, and you don't have that stress in that neck. So you got this. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that's enough. And then turn it off and just put it back. Even then when you are talking, you are here, not here. So it's just body mechanics. It will tell you. So sooner or later that you're going to have the problem. So it's not just the addiction, it's just the body damage what you're going to do on your bones, on your joints. So just be aware and be awake.
Yeah.
So that's
And
yeah.
Freddie, not only that, but I'm sure you've seen this too. It's not only the members and the clients, but there's some trainers too. I'm not going to name any names, but some of the trainers are on their cell phones while they're training their clients too. That really surprises me as well.
Are you talking for yourself?
No, 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 no. I'm saying like you've seen other trainers there like while they're training their clients and they're on their phone while they're training their clients. So it'd be like the same if you're teaching a group exercise class and the instructor's on their phone, kind of half paying attention and texting or whatever. It's those people are paying a lot of money, or especially in personal training. And I just really am surprised by that the trainers would do that.
Yeah, but so that's the point that you're gonna make a little be more, how can I say this, uh, aware, but with no judging. So they will know sooner or later. Let them have it. Let them um, get their own experience. If you are a good friend, if you're close, you will tell them, dude. Not in front of your clients, of course. You just have
Yeah.
to pull him aside or pull her aside and say, hey, I don't think is right to do it, Just as a good friend, as a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
Samaritan, help and give them a nice positive uh, criticism,
Hmm.
and either they will listen to you because you're doing with a good in a good way to help them,
Right.
or they're gonna react. They're not gonna respond, but they're gonna react.
Hmm.
So you just it's a fine line, but if you're a good friend, if you're close, it's good to do it. But if you don't care, well, if I don't know you, so let them do their own thing and they will know, and somebody else gonna notice that. So it's now professional.
Hmm.
You have to be focused on what you're doing on your client and whatever, because their life is on your hand.
Hmm.
What happens if you're on the phone and your client doing, I don't know, like lifting like two heavy weights and they just like slamming and then they broke their bones?
Hmm.
Who's responsible? I know you sign a waiver, but the trainer are there to look up for you.
Yeah.
So you have to be really 45 minutes, 1 hour session. Get off your phone, get off of whatever is around you, and just focus in that time that is really precious for your own benefit,
Hmm.
for your own health, because it's your health, it's your
Yeah.
time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Good
Yeah,
point. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
very good point.
yeah. At the end of the day, they will know sooner or later, but let's not try to judge, because judging can be like a life cycle all
Hmm.
the time. You always see people, oh, so let it have it.
Hmm.
They will, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Freddie. And then as far as you mentioned, Sally a couple of minutes ago, she come to the Georgia State with you. How's she's been doing? I haven't seen her. Has she been able to make it to the gym this week?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's been there.
We train together once a week at least,
Okay.
and that lady is very, very active. I
Hmm.
love about her. And even though she got issues, body issues,
Hmm.
joints, that she still keep doing it
Oh
because
yeah.
she's very perseverance is the key, and she does dance, training, walking, hiking, and I really, really, really appreciate that from her. And she coming a long way. Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And have you noticed too, Freddie, like with the people that are coming in? You mentioned a couple minutes ago that it gets really busy at the Family Life Center, and the New Year's resolutions people. And then when do you think it'll get back to normal? Like when are we going to start seeing those people kind of leave, and it's going to go back to kind of being empty?
Well, mostly in my classes, those guys are, it's a lifestyle they already choose.
Yeah.
So they're always here.
Yeah.
no matter what.
So that's the
So
same.
yeah, they might missing some classes because it's something bigger or
Yeah.
some emergency.
Sure.
Station Nation in the mid day, it works really well for them because it's convenience,
Mm-hmm.
and they very um, demanding on challenging themselves. So
Yeah.
that's what I like. It's always a progression, and it's always a teamwork. So help each other. So if it's a new guy, new girl coming, and they always eager to help, even though if I'm focused on somebody else, they already know
Mm-hmm.
what they should know,
Yeah.
what they should teach, because you always have that. If you come into classes, you're learning and
Mm-hmm.
you master the craft and you get better at it. So, and of course they are over 50, 60, and it's nice to come to me. They come to me and say, Freddy, can I teach that to the lady? Oh yeah. So if they ask me, because they're ready, they think they're ready and they're confident, and I know for the fact they are good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they know, so I said, let me take care of that. So, but nicely. So,
Yeah.
so they want to do it, but some of them they're not ready. So I said, let me take care of that. So you just keep working on your own practice. So it's very gentle treatment between us. So yeah, they're regulars. I mean, some new people they come and some goes, but it is what it is. Your needs to be active, and you're already is part of your lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That gym certainly has a lot of regulars. We see the same folks, same time they come in. And then let's turn it around, Freddie. So we talked about the members, we talked about your clients, and what about you? Or do you have any New Year's resolutions or any goals this year that you've got planned for the rest of the year for 2019?
Well, not really.
Okay.
I got I got small goals every day.
Yeah.
I always thinking ahead. Some In the past I used to write it down on the little note,
Oh,
or
yeah.
now on my phone I have my calendar. I say, hey, that's my priority in this day or in this week, and
Certainly.
I try to achieve that goal. If that's not happening, it's not happening.
Okay.
So one of the reason that I don't really set goals
Mm-hmm.
is like hope. We shouldn't have hope.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this Netflix beautiful about yoga and this photographer. I will pass it to you because it's so very
Yeah.
eye eye opener.
Yeah, please.
Uh,
Yeah.
about hope. We're not supposed to have hope,
Mm-hmm.
because what happens is when you have a hope in things and somebody else, and it's not coming through, so you just crash, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I have a hope in this and that. It's never happened. Well, why are you setting that? So just go with the flow every day. But it's a new me, as I said, it's a new you. Somebody say happy new year, happy new you, because you're reborn every day. You're just shedding skin and growing beard and hair. It's aging process. It's reborning. Uh, but I just like traveling, so that's my goal every year. So I just saving my money, so traveling abroad, learning other cultures,
Yeah.
and just explore. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's good. No, that's really, really good. Excellent. What about, speaking of short-term goals, the goals for the rest of this weekend? What else is going on for you? It's beautiful outside, isn't it?
Oh, it's getting nice.
Yeah.
Well, you never know, but I try to take advantage of that weather,
Hmm.
and the sun is life, and mostly doing activities, outdoors activities. And we miss that because it's a fresh air coming in. When it's cold, it's really a clear, pure air.
Hmm.
When it's warm, it's kind of vicious because the atmosphere holds that warm air.
Hmm.
So when air from the north coming, that cold air is kind of cleans all this environment and
Hmm.
the shower. So it's good to be outside.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. After this week, I taking it easy. I got a little hectic. We did a show yesterday.
Yeah.
Beyond tips, it's a lot of pressure. Pressure means timing, cameras, lightning, and the director telling you what to do. So it's kind of interesting. I try to keep it more calm and focused with the host. Those girls, they are under pressure because timing and directed by somebody else.
Right.
And I just say, but before we rehearse a little bit, and I try to talk with them like, just be present. I know the cameras and the lights. I've been in TV before a long time ago, but I know how this works because it's a lot of going on behind scenes. Not the mic they put in behind you, the lights, everything is just crazy. But we have to keep it together. Mostly, if I was doing yoga, so try to keep them calm and more aware about what they're doing. Besides the little introduction about talking the resolution year, whatever. And so, yeah, that was a little pressure. But when you're done, it's like, ooh, the boredom is gone. It's just a 5-6 minutes of camera, and that time is already gone. It's on the memories, on the memories videoteca. So I just take advantage of the moment and just enjoying it. Like now with you, we're just talking right now.
Yeah.
I see you any other day here, but I mean, let's praise the time that we are here still.
Good point. I like that, Freddie. Very good. That's excellent. Well, this half hour flew by fast, always does with you. Before we let you go, Freddie, let's go ahead and plug your website, your contact information, please, for everybody out there.
Of course. So website is www.fitperu.net. All the information there, what I do, and then you can reach me out 678-662-5604 or here in the Family Life Center, which I teach some classes and train, and I'm available anytime. You're welcome.
Very good. Thank you, Freddie. Well, it's our privilege and pleasure is all ours, and hope you have a nice rest of your weekend, Freddie.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you
for your time.
Yes, I appreciate it, Freddie.
Adios.
You're the best. Adios. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.